Sorry, what did I call?
The U.S. Attorney's Office.
Okay, so this is the Department of Justice in the Earl Cable Building, Federal Building.
This
Okay,
is the United States Attorney's Office.
so are you the Department of Justice? I just want to make sure I have the right department.
So we are part of the Department of Justice, but we're not the Department of Justice.
Okay, I came in the other day and it was a lot of chaos. I don't know if I was this the right. I think I spoke with the Ashley. Said she called me back, but I haven't received a call from her yet. Do you have Ashley there?
No, ma'am, she's not available right now.
Okay, I have some questions. Okay, when it throws me off because at all the locations that I'm trying to get assistance to escape my abuse, the police or security intervenes. She hung up. This is like what I've been going through years. So I tell people about my crisis at church, at every location, and I'm violated. It's abuse. Now they don't answer. They're told to behave like this. Disregard, violate. This it's a sadistic psychological abuse. This is who's running the government. They won't answer now. It's been going on years.
Reach the United States Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Texas.
I've left messages. They don't return my call. So here's the thing. The representative knew she was about to commit a crime. She did not give me any contact information, her name. And like I said, they've been playing this game years. So what I want to establish with this experience, that the government is so sadistic in their behavior, mob-like mentality. I witnessed the police badgering and mistreating Parkland staff because they were really abusive there. Really, and I can't explain the situation because it's not realistic and not believable. But I experienced a lot of abuse when I was detained there on false pretenses at Parkland Hospital. So then I gave them my YouTube channel and I gave them information about my experience, and then they let up on the abuse. When they did, the police came, demanded their ID, and bullied the staff until they started doing it again. But they didn't do it to the extreme that they did it prior. So they sent me to Dallas Behavioral, where they terrorized me. They publicly demeaned me and degraded me, yelled, talked me, mistreated me at a support group meeting. It was so bad I had to walk off because I was already there on false pretenses, and to have this emotional abuse when I was already terrified for my life. So I just left. I just politely got up and left. They came, a multitude of people, threw me down on the bed, pulled my panties down, and gave me a shot. I woke up 2 days later with blood in my panties, and there was nothing I could do because the government was doing it. They were behind it. I couldn't go anywhere. You see my experience now. I have begged and begged and begged for my life, and all I keep finding is people that cover for it. So back to Parkland. So I witnessed the police terrorizing staff. Now, this is what the government's doing in 2022. You will abide by our crimes. We are going to enforce that you break the law and commit crimes and take responsibility for our crimes for us. You will break the law. This is what the law enforcement is doing. This is our justice system in 2022. You will enforce our crimes. And they do. So when they were there, front and center, and then I started recording, now they entice and enforce these businesses to commit the crimes for them and take the fall for their criminal activity. Now I have asked a multitude of times, please help me, please help me, please help me to get out my DV crisis that involves the government to not be heard. Maybe you can have compassion to unwitting accomplices being forced to be conspirators in criminal activity by the government. You know, I've been begging for my life for a long time. You see these countless calls, these countless avenues to get services. I can't get them. I can't. And I haven't been for years. This is just a video diary. You have seen enough. And I'm laughing now, but no, this is torture. This is abuse. It's very sadistic, and it's a lot of trauma with this experience. And I'm just not being heard to get any resolutions, deprived of even counseling. You know, you see how a multitude of people play games, dangle services, and then hang up before I get them. I can't ever seem to get them. They give me a few minute answers. I'll call you in a domestic violence crisis. Really? They've been calling me back years. I thought an emergency hotline, you actually got emergency services that day. That's what the hotline was for. Now all of a sudden they have changed up the whole procedure everywhere I go for domestic violence, excluding me from any help to get out of it. So I haven't found anyone that's not a conspirator. I haven't. This is just a video diary.